let's see. Is this thing going? Pull up the chat. Alright. Cool, cool. Let's get going here. Hello. Decided to stream today because, well, it's our beginning of the sprint, and I just wanted to start by doing some sprint planning, maybe a tiny bit of sprint retro. So last sprint, pretty good, I would say. Yeah, these are done now, so move them out of done current sprint. We got, I think, 5 points done. This was 3, this one was 3. Oh no, we did 6. We did 6, but these are definitely kind of overestimated. Because they took a lot less time than I thought they would. That's fine, because, you know, we overestimate because we're never really sure if things will be okay or not. So I think the first time we did 5 points. Yeah, we did 5. This time we did 6, so that's good. I have some more tasks here. I actually want to open some new tasks as well. Let's see, have I estimated these yet? Yeah, that's 2, that's 5. Yeah, this one's probably gonna be quite difficult. 3 for the config loader. Yeah, I know how to do the configuration stuff. Implement ROM writer. Alright. You know, one thing I don't have in here is just implementing the business logic, so I think I'm gonna add that. Whoa. Why does it go there? That's weird. Business logic. Description. I don't know. I don't know who we is in this situation. I guess it's the royal we. But you know, if I ever have like a rando team or whatever, then it'll make more sense then. Yeah. We'll just go with that for now, I guess. I don't know. Acceptance criteria. Business logic implemented using stubbed out inner or trait implementations. And I think for our second point, I don't know if there's any testing that we might do with this specifically, because everything is all just going to be mocked out anyway. So, I mean, we might add some tests. I guess add tests if necessary. Because yeah, I'm not entirely decided on whether I want to do the whole, like, this thing is called exactly once, this thing is called exactly once sort of thing. Like, I find that kind of white box testing a little bit rigid, in that it makes it difficult to change your code later, because then you have to update the test, and you're basically just rewriting the business logic, but in tests. So it's usually a lot better to use white box testing to insert, like, you know, certain or like to simulate certain scenarios. Like if you have if you want to simulate certain error conditions that happen, So maybe it's best not to go too far overboard at the moment. Story points. That's a good question. How many story points is this? Probably gonna estimate around 3. I don't think it'll be too difficult, but at the same time, could take a bit, depending on how well the interfaces work. Yeah, a little bit of unknown there. I'm gonna estimate 3 for this. So if I do that, do I have labels for this, or no? Okay. I haven't been using labels. Might want to do that, but project. Okay, I can add it to this project. There we go. There. So now that I've done that, that should appear in the backlog. No, it didn't. Add cards, 1 new. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll put that in the backlog for now. Okay, so I can just keep adding issues here. Another issue. Let's do that. Spike. Well, I did say I was gonna do this, so we're gonna try looking into pure script for front end. Acceptance criteria. Small prototype. Oops. Rocket application using thermite. Okay. This one. How many story points is this probably? I don't know, I think this might be just like 2 or 3. It's probably not going to take very long, I imagine. I'm going to go with 3 for now. Maybe 2. 3 because I don't know how easy it is to set this all up and everything. I'd say 2 if it was a little bit more straightforward than that. If there weren't these unknowns, but it is a spike, so I'll leave it like that for now. We'll add the project. There we go. Waiting triage. That's fine. We'll triage it later. Anything else? So once we implement the business logic, then we'll actually start implementing the interfaces, I think. I think we need to design the front end. Design UI layout for web app. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Currently there's no design for the UI layout for our web app. Oh, how did my cursor jump over there? Oh, I think my yeah, my trackpad is on. Can I disable that? Let me see, function, trackpad, there we go. Yeah, that's annoying. I hate when my hand brushes the thumb pad and then, or touchpad, and then the mouse goes flying somewhere else. Currently, there's no design for the UI layout for a web app. Ideally, it should look and fairly thematic. Yeah, I don't really know what the user experience is going to look like, so. Definitely want to take accessibility into account. So we might have to use like ARIA labels and stuff. Let me think, what else? We'll make it Kirby themed, we'll make it professional looking, similar to existing randomizers. There we go. I think that makes sense. This probably is going to be fairly extensive because we're gonna have to like draw this thing up. Well, maybe accessible isn't part of this, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. Well, it kind of is. I mean, not necessarily getting into the level of like ARIA labels, but high contrast and stuff like that definitely is important. Should definitely decide on colors and stuff like that that work for like colorblind friendly, have high contrast. I'm gonna say this is about 5 story points. There's quite a bit to this, I think. And I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure how this is all going to look. We might be able to split this into multiple issues later. So I'll leave it at that. There's like 7 issues now. I think we'll leave it at that for now. I think we'll do some planning. I'll add these 2 to the backlog. Get them here. Alright, so what do we want to tackle for this sprint? So it seems like our velocity is around 5 to 6 points, roughly. Based on my cruddy estimates. Well, I want to look into the peer script stuff. So that's for sure going in. I think I said this was 3 points. So we're gonna do that. Maybe I'll do a bit of that today. And yeah, this stuff I feel depends on getting the business logic done. So I kind of want to do the business logic next as well. So those are what we're going to be working on. I'm going to rename this column to do current sprint. There we go. In progress, done, current sprint, and then finished. Yeah, I think that looks good. We need to also create documentation. Let me create a task for that. Documentation. How to use the randomizer. What is the randomizer? How to use randomizer? This could be split into multiple tasks, potentially. This is probably something that we'll do a little bit later, once we've decided on what the UX should be for the website. Anything else related to documentation? We're not running a library, so we don't have to necessarily document. Yeah. I think that's fine. This probably is 3 story points, maybe more. I'm gonna go with 3. We know what to do, but it's in theory we should know what to do once everything's been designed, like the UX, but it's probably going to take a while to write all this stuff up, so I'm just gonna leave it at 3 points for now. I'll do that. Since this is open source, I guess we can also add like a contribution guide as well. Actually, write up documentation contributing guide. There is no contributing guide yet, so nobody has any guidelines on how to contribute to the project. This needs to be written and added to the project. Oops. Do that. Acceptance criteria. Add contributing.md file to repo. Explaining how to contribute to the project. That's 2 story points. IMO. Shouldn't be too hard once I know what the project's gonna look like once everything's all structured and finished. Alright, we'll do that. Oh yeah, do I not have a license for this? Let's add a license. A license file. Apparently the repo has no license file. This needs to be decided on and added. Add appropriate source license. This will probably be like one story point. It's pretty easy. Low hanging fruit. Automated testing. I think we can use GitHub Actions. Set up GHA for CI or no CI pipeline for automated testing. It would be nice to have this set up. To run, I don't know, on each PR. I don't know what kind of tests we're gonna have. Presumably we're gonna have unit and integration tests, but yeah, I'm not gonna commit to anything here. When a PR is submitted, all checks pass before PR is allowed. Add workflow to run tests every day or night. Story points. This will probably be around 3. There's some unknowns here. I've done this before for another project, but yeah, don't exactly know how this is going to look for this project yet, so we'll do that. Alright, so we've done a whole bunch of stuff. We've created a whole bunch of issues. That's good. We know what we're doing for this sprint. And yeah, we'll just add the rest of the cards to the backlog. Cool. Contributing guide is not here, really. Is that not part of this project? That's why. Okay, add that. Cool. I'm glad they let you do that from here. That's actually really nice. Alright, one new card. We'll throw that in here. Alright, so now we have a nice full backlog. We're ready to go for a while. And, yeah, we'll get started on the PureScript front end today. So I'll move that into in progress. And let's start looking into Thermite. So I do have this open. Supposedly this is all you need to build this. Building. Run the test command above. Okay, maybe this is for building this project. I don't think I need to build it. Oh boy. How does this work? I think I need to look into PureScript a bit more. So they also have a quick start guide here. Yeah, I have the compiler already. I'm using the pre-compiled binaries, so that's fine. They also have npm as an option, but I'm not using that. Recommended build tool for PureScript is Spago. npm install-g Spago. Additional tools and editor plugins. Really? Okay. JavaScript. Node.js and npm. Recommended package manager. Well, I guess I'll start with this. Install dependencies. List and full traversal libraries shortly. Install those now. Okay. I have no idea what PSCI is, really. It says it's the interactive mode of PureScript, but... Is it just a REPL? Looks like it is. Oh, okay. I don't think I need to worry about this. Executables. Probably not going to be doing that. Here we go. Bundle succeed and output file to index.js. That looks pretty good. Although, how would I work with Thermite? Node version manager. Okay. I'm not sure if I need to use Spago for all this or something else. I guess I can check this out. Module package, okay. How do you use this? How do you add this to like a project? Oops, that's wrong. PureScript pursuit. Okay, but how do you actually use this? How do you actually use it, though? PureScript documentation. How do you do this? Do I need to use Spago? Package to project. Spago's a package manager, okay. Okay, I've heard good things about package sets. I remember a discussion on like the Idris Slack about package sets and whether they're the way to go or not, because there's a whole bunch of different ways to create a package manager, and you know, Cargo is centralized, Go has like decentralized package management, and I think Linux uses like package sets or something. I'm not too familiar with that ecosystem, but I also heard that PureScript uses package sets, and someone was talking about well, they were extolling the virtues of package sets, and there were other people who were like, I have no idea what a package set is, and I've never heard of it. Explain why this is better, and it was an interesting conversation. So yeah, we'll see how that works here, I guess. Again, they want me to do this, so I guess I'm just gonna do that. Let me just paste that. That looks like it's lagging a bit. Hopefully it'll actually work. There we go. Oh wow, they have a Nix out. Well, of course, because this is PureScript. It's very similar to Haskell, largely inspired by Haskell. Of course, it's going to have some Nix setup. That just makes sense, really. I really do need to learn more about Nix at some point. I've been putting it off for a bit, and it's just something I really should do. I really should do that soon. npm install -g. Okay, I already have that. I don't have Docker right now. Well, at least not on this user. Okay, so I can do like a Spago init. Spago build, Spago run. Fairly standard stuff. Yeah, it reminds me of Cabal and Cargo. Probably npm similar. Oh, Cargo and Stack, okay. I've never actually tried Stack. Is Stack better than Cabal? I've heard a lot of stuff about Stack, and people are saying that Stack's better than Cabal, but I don't know. I started with Cabal because that was like the thing that was recommended to start with on like the on the installation site. So that's what I used. Should probably try stack. If stack is similar to cargo, then I might like stack a bit better. Okay, really looks like Spago is the way to go. Looks like people don't like pulp and boer. At least the people who made this project don't seem to. They obviously want to, you know, promote their own product and not their competitors. But still, it seems seems like that might be something good to keep in mind. I mean, it is promoted on the PureScript website, so. Weird. Okay. We're gonna make a test thing for this, I guess. I kind of want to not dirty my PureScript repo, or not repo, my PureScript installation though, because this is where the installation lives. That's tough. We'll just make a projects directory here. I think that's reasonable, and I'll make a directory. We'll call it PureScript Unicorns. We have to do the hello world, right? Like, it's kind of a given. Kind of need to figure out how this thing works before we start actually using it. Spago in it. Oh, that didn't work. Do I need to kill this and then open it again? Because it didn't set my path. Spago. Not found. What? How do you... What? But I installed... That's weird. I mean, I have PureScript. I have PURS, right? Why don't I have Spago? Are you serious? What? Did it not install? Maybe it didn't install. npm list to show installed packages in the current project as a dependency tree. Maybe I need to use npm list-g. I mean, Spago should be in here. Yeah, Spago. I have Kindling in here. Oh, I didn't realize. Should probably get rid of that. Probably not gonna be messing around with that too much on this account, if at all. They're going through quite a few changes and stuff, and I don't know. Language seems like it's still in quite a bit of flux. Still not really usable at the moment. So I'd rather not look at it too much, especially when it just seems to do most of what it does, but better. Like, it just seems like the way to go right now if you want to go dependently typed. I mean, Idris certainly has a greater ecosystem, that's for sure. You can get a lot more done with Idris than you can with Kind at the moment. I'm confused. Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. I have a feeling Spago is not in the path, and it needs to be in the path. Let me think about this. Wait, where would that be? Oh boy. Alright, let's go to the environment variables. Yeah, let's try this. See what happens. Alright. Spargo? Really? Program files, Node.js. Okay, let's see if we can find this thing. Go. This is not where I expected I would be. Wait, was it under program files, Node.js? Okay, maybe it's not here then. Oh, okay. Program files. Node.js. Node modules. I have no freaking clue. I don't see Spargo in here. So where did this install? Are you serious? Oh, not Spargo, Spago. Why was I saying Spargo? Spago. Test user, app data roaming, npm Okay, it's not... That's not where I thought it was. Okay, so here's the path that I think I need to add this to. Updated one package. Okay, so we didn't need this. We probably needed this. I wasn't paying enough attention because I didn't think that it was going to not set the environment variable correctly. Okay, you get edited. There. Is that better? I'm gonna have to close this. It's still not found. What? Oh. Oh, of course, because I think we need to use forward slashes for these. And I pressed the wrong button. Okay, oops, spaghettiing all over the place. Node modules. Oh no, we have spago.exe right there though. Yeah, look at that. Spago.exe is right there. So if I run spago command not found, spago.exe? What? /spago.exe? Okay, there we go. Do I have to add spago itself to my path? This is one of those things where I don't exactly know how this works, so I get confused. But no, this had... That's weird. Okay, well, we've put spago on the path. So now if I call spago... Oops, spago? There we go. Okay, so you do actually have to reference it directly. That's really weird, but... Okay. Sure. That works, I guess. Alright then. So now I've got spago. Now we can do our pure script thing. Alright. Spago init. I'll stream for like another 10 minutes and then I'll probably end it there. Alright, there we go. So now we've got a bunch of files. I actually want to see what these look like. When creating a new spago project, you can use spago init. Okay, so this looks like the packages.json file. Packages.packages.dhaul. Or is that doll? I don't know how you pronounce that. Any packages you might want to import. Will be in packages.dhaul, okay. What? Okay, cool. Glad that they have a guide in the file itself. So overriding or patching a package is meant to change a package's dependency to a newer or older release than the default package set's release. Huh, okay. Okay, so here's some example syntax, I think. Oh, this looks so, this language looks very declarative. It reminds me of Haskell's let-in expressions. And I have no doubt that it's probably inspired by that. Or Nix. Nix also has this too. Or Power Query M. There's a lot of languages that have this let-in syntax. A lot more than you would expect, considering that none of the really popular industry languages have let-in expressions. Oh yeah, I'm not even looking at chat anymore, if there is any. There isn't any. We're fine. Why do I even bother? Oh, there's a lot of examples in here. Wow, are you sure this is the right place to be dumping your your entire, like, exposition of how this thing works? This is... what? 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 Repo? Why do I need the repo? I am so confused. Okay, so that's the end of the documentation. So this thing is an actual real thing down here. Okay. So, wait a minute. The version is for the package set. It's not for the individual packages. The packages themselves, I guess, come with their own versions. The only version that you have to keep track of is the package set version, if I'm understanding this correctly. Okay. That's not what I wanted. That's cool. Okay, that's a .git. It's not even the repo. Okay, so this is for benchmarking. So, if this is for benchmarking, shouldn't this just be a single package? Why is this a package set? yeah, I don't know. Tutorial? Do you have any suggestions? Okay. So what's in the package set? I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't know what's in it. Okay, some stuff about package.json? Or packages.json? Okay, let me get my glasses on. Stupid screen is hurting my eyes a bit. How do I use this with Spago? Okay, yeah, don't use the JSON files here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, it's 5:20. I've hit my budgeted time for the day for today's stream. So, we've made a bit of progress with the Spago stuff. We did a bunch of sprint planning. That's cool. And yeah, I will probably return maybe tomorrow. Maybe a little bit later. Maybe on like Tuesday and Thursday. We'll see. Yeah. So, if you've watched this this stream VOD, then yeah, thanks for swinging by and watching this to the end.